You guys have any meth, cocaine, or heroin in the car?
This was supposed to be just a normal traffic routine stop, but what these cops uncover next will turn out to lead to one of the biggest meth seizures in the area this year.
You want to pile it up?
Yeah, let's get pile it up. See, that shit's still wet, dude.
I know.
The driver provided a license, registration, and insurance, claiming the vehicle belonged to his child's mother, as his own car had recently been in an accident and was no longer operational due to transmission failure.
All right, you don't have any weapons on you, do you, bud? No. Can I pat you down real quick, just for my safety?
Oh, actually, I do have a weapon, but it's mine.
What is it?
It's mine.
What is it? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take that off of you, okay?
It's registered, it's under mine.
Okay.
Hey, you asking about that?
What was
Yeah.
that?
Hey, come on back over here. Go and stand right here for me, okay?
I got,
So you're going to visit who?
my tío, my uncle.
Your uncle?
Yeah, I'm 21 minutes away, up the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not Winslow.
Yeah,
Winslow's over there.
He said it's by Winslow. I figured it was by Winslow.
It's by Winslow? Okay.
The officer initially decided to issue a traffic ticket instead of just a warning. During the interaction, the officer asked both the driver and the passenger if there were any weapons in the car. Both initially denied having any, but upon further questioning, the driver admitted he had a small .380 caliber handgun. He said it was legally owned and registered, though he had forgotten about it due to nerves. Officers continued to ask questions about their travel plans. The men stated they were on their way to visit a relative in Holbrook, roughly 21 minutes away. However, they appeared confused about the exact location and direction of their destination, stating they had left Phoenix early that morning to visit an uncle who had recently moved for construction work. The officer became more suspicious as the inconsistencies in the men's stories began to increase. At this point, law enforcement became increasingly cautious. They asked about the duration of the trip and whether the vehicle contained any illegal substances or weapons. The passengers said they would stay just for the weekend and return by Saturday or Sunday.
How's it going, support?
It's going all right.
I apologize, too, for getting too close to the semi.
Yeah, just gotta keep it safe, brother, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How much weed you guys got in the car?
Just a blunt. I could show you.
Okay.
It's just a blunt.
That's what's up. I like tattoos, bro. As you can tell.
As the officer continued to speak with the men in the vehicle, more inconsistencies became obvious. They claimed they were staying only for the weekend, yet had no visible luggage or clothing in the car. The officer noted that they had layered clothing, but still found it odd that 3 people would plan to stay for days without bringing any bags. This strange detail stood out, especially because the trip was described as a weekend visit involving family gatherings, including one celebrating a child's birthday.
But this is her vehicle. My vehicle actually got crashed, like,
Oh, really?
about a month ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. My transmission went out, too, so.
So you got that address that your uncle lives at? You said you had it? What's your social, bud?
My what?
Your social security number?
My social security?
Or it on the form, so.
Oh.
According to the men, they were to meet relatives who had already arrived at a hotel in Holbrook, although they could not provide a specific address. One said it was a hotel near a gas station, but could not name the hotel or recall any booking details. The officer further questioned them about their relationships to each other. At first, they said they were brothers, cousins, and close family friends. One of them even said they were cousins through marriage. The situation became more confusing when one of them changed the reason for the trip from simply visiting family to attending a birthday party, then back to just spending time with relatives. They stated that the uncle they were visiting had recently moved to the area to work in rebar construction, but none of them knew the location of his work site.
Passenger has a Santa Muerte statue in his pocket. He also has Santa Muerte tattoo on his side, and he's nervous as fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
We originally set the weekend. Remember I said, hey, bro, it's Wednesday. Oh, well, we're gonna be back for his son's birthday on Friday, so we changed both of them.
Okay. All right. Just need to grab something to write with real quick. And he's your brother and he's your cousin?
Yeah.
Okay. What hotel you guys going to stay at?
It's right there down the highway in front of he's waiting for us. They're already there.
They're already there?
Yeah, they're already there.
And he says the friend?
No, it's my uncle.
Your uncle? Okay. All right, hang tight. Have any identity theft items in the car?
No.
Anything like that?
No.
So you guys are going to stay in the same clothes for 2 days?
Oh, no, we actually, we're layered up.
You're layered up? Okay. So no identity theft items or anything like that? Any identity theft making machines? Okay. You have, other than this gun, you guys have any weapons or explosives in the car? Just yours? Okay. Would you give voluntary consent to search the vehicle for any of the types of items I described?
I do mind.
You do mind?
Yeah.
So you're saying no?
No.
Okay. So I do have a narcotics dog with me. I'm just going to walk him around the car real quick, okay? All right. All right, fellas. So part of my job out here is to look for people that are hauling and transporting illegal contraband. You guys don't have anything illegal in the car, do you? Any weapons or explosives in the car other than the gun he had?
Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay. Any bombs, bazookas? Any dead bodies in the car?
Nah, hell no.
Okay. He told me there's a blunt in the car. I'm not worried about that. You guys have any meth, cocaine, or heroin in the car? You have any fentanyl or fentanyl pills or prescription pills you're not supposed to have? No? Is that a no from you too?
Yeah.
Okay.
After the inconsistencies, vague answers, and visible nervousness displayed by the passengers, the officer decided to request a K-9 unit.
Push. Push. Sit. Seats.
The officer explained that the dog was trained to detect the presence of narcotics, such as marijuana, methamphetamine, cocaine, heroin, and fentanyl. As the K-9 was guided around the vehicle, the dog quickly showed signs of detection at the trunk area, indicating a strong presence of illegal substances.
So, my dog is trained to detect the odors of marijuana, meth, cocaine, heroin, and fentanyl. He's giving me a positive indication he's located one of those odors coming from the vehicle. I know you said there's a blunt in there. I'm not worried about the blunt. Do you guys have any meth, cocaine, heroin, or fentanyl in the car? Okay. So the alert does give me probable cause to search the vehicle, so if there's anything in the car that I need to be aware of, now's the time to be up front. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and conduct a search real quick, okay? I want you guys to hang back here with him. All right?
Once the dog made a positive alert, this gave the officer probable cause to conduct a full search of the vehicle. When the officer asked once more if there was anything illegal inside, passengers repeated that they only had a small blunt of marijuana and no other drugs. But the dog's alert had already changed the course of events. The officer instructed the men to step out of the car and stand to the side while the search was conducted. Both men were patted down to ensure they were not carrying weapons or dangerous items. The officer began searching the car thoroughly, paying close attention to the trunk where the dog had shown the strongest reaction. In just a few minutes, the officer uncovered multiple tightly sealed packages hidden under the floor panel of the trunk. The meth was wrapped and stored in such a way that it could easily have gone unnoticed without the help of the trained dog. This massive quantity raised the case from a suspicious traffic stop to a serious criminal incident involving drug trafficking. The vehicle was then processed carefully for evidence, and both men were detained on the spot as the investigation quickly escalated.
All right, everybody turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're all under arrest. You're under arrest for transportation of dangerous drugs and narcotic drugs.
Officers handcuffed all the individuals at the scene and read them their Miranda rights. Each man was told clearly that they had the right to remain silent and could request an attorney. One officer remarked that they were under arrest for the transportation of dangerous drugs and narcotics. The scene was tense but controlled as multiple officers worked together to process the individuals, take photographs, and continue the search of the vehicle. As part of protocol, the officers began organizing the packages they had found, preparing them for evidence documentation. The meth packages were being unpacked from the vehicle and placed in a line on the roadside for clear visibility and inventory. As officers handled each package, they commented that many of them were still wet, possibly due to recent wrapping or poor concealment. The scene became increasingly serious as the number of packages continued to grow. During the process, it became evident that the suspects had likely been involved in organized drug transportation. Items such as a Santa statue, hotel business cards, and tattoos linked to gang affiliations were found either in their pockets or on their bodies. One officer also noticed signs of stress and heavy breathing from one of the suspects, which matched his nervous behavior earlier. Also, the stories they told officers at the start of the stop did not match the physical evidence or items found in the car. For example, the claim that they were going to meet family for a weekend visit did not align with the lack of luggage, change of clothes, or hotel reservations. The officers also recovered identification cards and other personal items that would be used later in the investigation to track the suspect's background and prior history.
Somebody dug in.
Is that empty?
Shoes. Alright, let me get a hold of.
Looks like when they cut the plastic bag, they cut the bag with the pills in it too.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Careful.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're kind of loose. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty close to 100 bag. You gotta figure a pound a bag.
Yeah.
How many bags do you think it is? You wanna pile it up?
Yeah, let's get pile it up. See, that shit's still wet, dude.
I know.
The meth packages were being unpacked from the vehicle and placed in a line on the roadside for clear visibility and inventory. As officers handled each package, they commented that many of them were still wet, possibly due to recent wrapping or poor concealment. The scene became increasingly serious as the number of packages continued to grow. Based on the size and weight of each package, the officers estimated the total meth load to be close to 100 pounds. This made it one of the larger drug seizures in the region in recent months. The attempted escape only added to the charges that the passenger would face in court. Now don't hesitate to comment down your thoughts on this situation. And while you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks.